So how long you was just gone?
A deuce, 2 years and a half.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you was just gone for 2 years. Let's just start there on 1000, been gone for 2 years. And how long you was gone, Lil Mikey?
Almost 13.
Almost 13 years. Damn.
Oh, bro.
What do that do to a person's mind when you locked up for 13 years, Lil Mikey?
It depends on the person. I already have my mindset. This is what I'm doing. I ain't shy of that shit, you know what I'm saying? That was what I was doing, that's how I was living, so it was gonna come either way. It came that way first. So shit, you gonna go through the trials. That's the bugging up stage, game bang stage. Then you gonna learn how to be it. You gonna start trying to feed your mind with the books and shit, you know what I'm saying? You gonna do what you gonna do on the side, regardless, party and all that shit, but you gonna stand on business for yourself. Cause ain't no mama and no daddy and none of that shit. You govern yourself. I ain't ready for this right here, folks.
Where we at? This the hood right here?
Man, you know we in the trenches, man. I'm in Woodline, man. The Woodline, man.
For sure.
Yeah, dog, and I'm finna go on St. Lawrence too. I'm going on St. Lawrence too. On my dead home, I'm finna go on St. Lawrence too. Why niggas try to do interviews on the couch TV. You thought you couldn't come out to the hood. Well, I'm finna go in the hood y'all was in too and shoot another one. Shoot some more.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man, what's up with y'all, man?
Man, I'm tired of these ass niggas, bro. Tired of these niggas, bro. These niggas got my hood looking goofy as hell. Ain't nobody finna make Jaro look any type of way of goofy. Nobody. No more, nothing. We from Jaro, bro. We don't do goofy shit, bro. Around this bitch fake ass roll 62 chain, man. Man, niggas done died for this shit. You got this fake ass J on, man. My dead homie. Hey, what else finna say though?
Look what I done ran into. Movie time.
That's Ro.
Nah, this is my cousin. Ran to movie time.
Hey, show him where we at. Show him where we at. Hold on. Hold on. He say he walking through this bitch with a big ass cheese shade on, G. Take that man back on 61st to the motherfucking grocery store, man. Can't come around here on P5 and you got Lil P, police ass, man. Come on, man. Y'all boys, y'all can't beat me. Only how y'all could beat me is 12 on P5, bro. Come on, man. Walking through my hood, bro. My dead homie. Walking through my shit, bro. Crack grade, bro.
March 25th, 2026, late morning, on a block that already had a history, 63rd and Drexel. At first, it sounded like just another shooting, but this one felt different because the man sitting inside that car wasn't supposed to be there. Not like that. Not after everything he had already survived. They called him Lil Mikey, 29 years old. Just a year removed from doing 13 years behind bars. A man who beat the odds once, only to end up back on the same streets that never forgot. And what happened next would leave behind more questions than answers. That corner, 63rd and Drexel, wasn't just any location. It carried weight, history, blood. Just months earlier, another name tied to the same circle, RellRell, lost his life on that exact stretch. Same pavement, same energy, same tension that never really left. People around there already knew when something happens once, it's never just once. And when Lil Mikey pulled up that morning, some say he should have known where he was sitting. Lil Mikey wasn't just another name in Chicago. He was tied to Jaro City, a set with deep roots on the south side, a place built on loyalty, but also known for long memories. The name Jaro itself comes from Jarvis Franklin, a life lost back in 2005. Since then, that name carried weight in the streets. Jaro City wasn't just a block. It was a network, an alliance, connected to both gangster disciples and black disciples. But more importantly, It was part of something bigger, a war that's been playing out for years, one that doesn't always end when people think it does.
Speaking of King Von, you was locked up for 13 years. You and Von was locked up, because Von did hella time too. Was y'all locked up in the same prison or jail? You know Von personally, or?
I know him. But we won't lock up personally though. I have to rip this joint.
Go crazy. Yeah. So where you know Von from?
We used to be around and shit. We used to go to Hyde Park. We used to go to Hyde Park with a lot of people from Killerwood and shit. So he used to be around.
So you used to see him around just on some regular shit? You never had any tension or anything? It wasn't that serious at the time?
They had got down on him on the bus and shit. Because he was going to O Block and all that shit.
What's the story behind that? Because I done heard so many different stories.
Yeah, let's get your version.
Butter said he was the one who did it. Then I heard somebody else said Brick was the one who did it. Then I heard he got jumped by 40 people on the bus. What's your side of the story or what you heard? Because I done heard everybody break down the famous King Von on the bus getting jumped story. What do you know?
He got jumped on. So you got jumped on. You got
By
jumped
Butter?
on by multiple people. You can't get jumped on by one person.
Yeah. But Butter the one made it seem like Butter said he the one cracked it off and shit. Butter,
he probably did,
right.
But he got jumped though. There wasn't no one-on-one.
And why they jumped him anyway? Because he was hanging out with people from O Block and shit.
Yeah.
It was just after 11:30 in the morning, broad daylight. Not the time people expect things like this to happen. Lil Mikey was sitting inside the vehicle, calm, still, nothing unusual, at least on the surface. Then a white Mercedes pulled up. 2 men inside, no warning, no hesitation, just presence. Witnesses say there was an argument, quick, heated, the kind that doesn't last long, but means everything. And then everything changed.
What happened? I don't know. What the happened? That's her boyfriend. Oh my God, what happened to him? Did he get shot or what the fuck happened? You know what happened? Damn, what the fuck happened? Damn.
One of the men stepped out, pulled a weapon, and opened fire. Multiple shots, close range, no chance to react. Lil Mikey was hit again and again and again. Most of the rounds landing in his chest. Some reports say it didn't stop there, that after he was already down, the shooter stood over him, making it final. In the middle of the day, on a street people walk every day. Just like that, it was over. Emergency crews arrived fast. They had to, because the situation was critical from the start. He was rushed to the hospital, fighting, barely holding on. Doctors worked, but the damage was already done. Too many wounds, too much blood, and not enough time. Shortly after, he was pronounced dead. Just like that, another name added to the list that keeps growing. But this wasn't just about one moment. This story didn't start on March 25th, and it definitely didn't end there, because Lil Mikey had already lived a life most don't come back from. 13 years in prison for attempted murder, then released, trying to re-enter a world that hadn't changed. Same streets, same alliances, same enemies. And in places like this, time doesn't reset anything. It just pauses it. Some people believe when he came back, he stepped right back into something unfinished. Others think this was something deeper, something planned, something that had been waiting, possibly even a back door. 2 suspects, a white Mercedes, gone. No arrest announced, no clear answers, just silence and speculation. Why that location? Why that timing? And why him? After everything he had already been through, because in Chicago, some stories don't end when people leave. They wait, they follow, and sometimes They come back around when you least expect it. Lil Mikey survived prison, but the streets were still waiting. Alright y'all, there y'all have it, man. That's the crazy story of Jaro City Lil Mikey. Hey man, get in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think, drillers and trappers. We outside trapping and drilling 247. Don't go nowhere. Watch that next video